if you think of a disaster in any respect, there's always various stages that you go through. Of course, the very first stage is the adrenaline's rushing, you're wondering what's going to happen, what are we going to see when we get there, right? Because we got the call early, very early. We actually drove to the scene right away and were staged. And of course, at that moment in time, your emotion is very high because you're expecting 229 people to be rescued. Unfortunately, several hours later, we were told that it was a recovery operation. So you go from this emotional tumbling down from, thinking, my goodness, I was here to help 229 people, and all of a sudden you're now helping other people, not the actual recovery, but we were now in the support system. People were coming from all over the world, coming to a small place like Nova Scotia. They knew nobody here, and they'd lost loved ones from, far and wide. So our role was to help out in bringing those people together, making them understand what was happening, what the legalities were in terms of, working with the various authorities in government. So it was quite an emotional roller coaster. Well, unfortunately, with such a tragedy came a good opportunity for the Red Cross to expand itself here in Nova Scotia. We had been negotiating with the Department of Community Services under the government of Nova Scotia about humanitarian social services that the Red Cross could provide in the event of minor, major disasters. Well, in the middle of these negotiations happened Swissair, September 2nd, 1998. We were able to provide, I guess, an experience to the government and to the community at large that they hadn't seen before. I mean, many words about what you can or cannot do in rallying community and bringing volunteers together to support such a huge operation. So it was, as I say, a defining moment in disaster management in the Canadian Red Cross, and it happened here in Nova Scotia.